So, you're going to say, hey, Bob, you only showed me half the shot. You didn't show me your setup and then hitting it into the hole. You only showed me the setup, one setup, then you showed me the ball going in the hole. Well, okay, I'll show you the whole thing. I'll move the camera back so that you can see the setup, the swing, and the ball going in the hole. Now, I find that this also setup, this practice, makes a really neat game, okay, with your buddies. Invite them over. Say, hey, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's play a game. Okay, I got this little putting green here. Bring your putter, if that's what you want to do, or I'll furnish your putter and the balls. And we'll make a bet. I put more balls in the hole than you do. Okay? Just like being out on the course. 5 holes, 5, or maybe 25 cents a hole, or something. But you can make yourself a neat game. Bring the guys over, have pizza and beer or whatever, or nothing, and play this little game. You will find that if you do what I've suggested you do, you're going to be able to beat those guys like a drum. Because they're going to come up there and they're going to start smacking that ball and hitting that club and all kinds of goofy stuff. And they're going to find it real hard to put it in that hole. Just like being out on the course. So you might try that. So right now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop this, go over, readjust, because I got a different camera over there. Readjust, and I'm going to put them in the hole for you. I'll back a bunch of them in the holes so that you can see that I'm not trying to spoof you. Okay? I'm on your side, guys. I found that this really works because what it also does is it gets your speed down, your swing. So the setup, lineup, and the swing of the club. Because if you hit this 6 foot, you're going to be hitting it like you're hitting a driver. Man, you can get the speed down really nice. I'll show you that shortly. Okay. Oh, by the way, you're not going to be able to hit it in that hole either very quickly. So what you want to do is practice and get it where you're putting it in the hole all the time before you bring the boys over, okay, and the guys, and try it. Because you're going to find, you're going to think you're going to be able to put that ball down there and put it in there. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Maybe you're a lot better at it than I think, but I know it took me a while to really work at it, and I finally got it down to where I could just about put it in that hole all the time because my setup, my speed, my muscle memory had got absolutely perfect. So I'm going to go ahead now and go do the other. Okay, now I'm going to set up and show you the setup. Should be on the screen, the putt, and in the hole, all in the same frames, so that maybe you can't think that I cut in. If you'll notice, my pants are different because this is a different day. I'm cutting it in. Okay, let's see what we got. I show you, I set up. Remember? It reminded me. If you'll notice, I went back. I got too quick. Reminded me to do my setup. And here we go. Here we go. In the hole. Every time. Now, here we go. I'll bring another ball over. Here we go. Set it up. In the hole. In the hole. Now, You can also say that, oh my God, Bob, you got a really expensive putter there. Well, I used to think that. So I went and bought me actually I got it, a nice, a nice mallet putter. Okay, I'm gonna go take these out of here. Okay. I went and got me a nice mallet putter. Okay. Actually, I won it. It's an Odyssey. Okay. Nice putter. Okay. Thinking, boy, that'll really make it work now. So, you know, everybody thinks, oh, they gotta buy that new putter. That makes it go in the hole. No, it don't. What makes it go in the hole is you, your setup, your speed. In the hole. Okay? Now you say, oh, well, Bob, those are two good putters. I got this putter. I have this trouble with this putter. I got to go buy me a new putter. No, you don't. I paid $5 for this putter. Okay? It was on a garage sale, I think it was. Or maybe it was, I don't know, it might have been in a pro shop in a bucket of lost putters because somebody threw it away. So here, same setup, same lineup, same everything. Okay? It's even a club that's too long for me. And in the hole, every time. This works. Now, it sure works for me, and give it a try. I think if you give this thing a try, you will find that it really works. Makes a nice, really nice game too. You notice I'm in front of me. I'm gonna move my over here a little bit to show you something, because I'm kind of watching the TV at the same time. And there's my TV, and I got my whatchamacallit on. Yeah, I'm watching the news. Okay, so much for putting. A little side note here. I'm only 5'2" tall, so I don't have a big, long club like some of these guys have. The Killer Bees, or they're 6 foot tall, and they can have a 4 foot long club or whatever. So I have to make everything what I got. Now, that being said, I forever had a slice in my shot, and I couldn't do anything to get it seemed out because I didn't have the grip, it appears, you know, the strong grip that they call, and roll it over so you can get it and straighten it out. Well, I didn't have that. What I had was a slice. And one day I was out, I was going to play a round of golf with my grandson, and I had a problem with one of my fingers, the small fingers on the interlock. And I teed off, and oh, did it hurt. I could not swing that club with my finger the way it was. Oh, I was in trouble. I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to play, because it just didn't work. So I had two choices. I had to go home, okay, just give it up, or find something out. So what I did was I changed my grip from the conventional interlock to what I call an overhand. Some people call it baseball. I don't call it baseball, because baseball you swing the bat over the back of your head, and your arms are absolutely bent over at the elbows, etc., and you straighten back out. My over the hand, you start off with the club straight and straightened out and down low. So with that being said, I'm going to play my next segment here, and that's going to show you my over the hand. What happened is when I started hitting that ball with that over the hand, all of a sudden, man, the slice was gone, and I was hitting that ball straight out. I couldn't believe what was going on. I was just laughing and having a good time. I couldn't believe what was happening. Every time I hit that ball, it was straight. I didn't care whether I was hitting a driver, a fairway wood, an iron, chipper. Now, it got to where now I could hit straight. Then my setup came in, because I was now hitting it straight. And it became very important on where the ball was placed with my stance, whether it was on forward on the left foot, center, or to the back. With that, again, I'm going to show you my over the hand. One of the other clubs that you will use probably almost in every hole is a pitching wedge. Now, something I found with me, now your normal is the interlocked type grip like this. Now, if you go to a pro, they're going to show you this grip. Okay? Now, and then fine works. Now, I find if you are slicing the ball and you can't get out of it, I don't care whether it's a pitching wedge or a driver. If you find a pitcher, I most accidentally found a different grip. Some call it a baseball. Okay, it's this, take this out and basically hold the club like this. Now, I found that when I did this, I hit the ball straighter, much straighter. Okay? You see that grip? Some call it a baseball. I don't. I just call it hand over. It's a hand over grip. I now use that grip on every shot, regardless whether it's a chipping. Now, I got some other stances for chipping and pitching, but basically everything from a 3-iron to a driver, I use this grip all the time because this gives me the straight. Now, I'm not saying you should do this or not, but you might take a look and give it a try. I even went to the I couldn't believe what it was doing, so I went to a driving range and I bought me a large bucket of balls and I started hitting that ball. The guy standing next to me, he's hitting his, he's slicing. I'm not. I am kicking that ball straight out. I'm laughing. I could not believe it. You might give it a try if you got a slice. Again, I was not strong enough. Remember, I'm 75 years old. Well, this started at about 68, and I've been using that overhand grip ever since. And I got more distance straight out. In the fairway, not in the trees. Give it a try. What do you say? This is going to end this segment, so I'll see you next time. My next goal is we'll try to see if we can play that 9 holes that I talked about in the first segment to see what we can do with it. Talk to you later. This is Bob. Talk to you. Bye.